Hello and welcome back for some Songs of Six. I'm not in the main menu because even though it probably was like 1 or 2 days for you, 20 seconds passed for me. I've made a mistake for the first time. I forgot to press the record button, so there's a few minutes missing. I'll quickly show you what I did. I'm building a new weaver down here. And I've started construction on the road over here because I've seen all my people just take this route without them having any speed bonuses. And I think that's it. Yeah, I placed down the road. I upgraded this metal smelter. Over on the world map we are still besieging the settlement of our former best friend, now bitter enemy after we stabbed him in the back and he was angry. We are still enslaving the war captives we took. 69 to go, nice number. And other than that, I think not much is going on. I will immediately go into a time lapse and I will set up a construction site over here. I will build some metal industry in here because even though we have plenty of plate armor and plenty of hammers and stuff right now, those things do spoil over time, so we need to produce our own. Just so we have some in the future, should the need arise. Our bug team 6 is still training up. They are 43% trained. We have 150 recruits in there. Since we have space for 180, I would probably create a second squad of 30 elite soldiers with Falxes, 100% trained. And I want 30 of them. Oh, I forgot to press accept. So we're clicking again. Full plate armor, full Falxes, maximum training. Division 0 is probably not the right name. I'll think of a name and then come back. So we're producing metal now. Quite a bit. Probably need a bit bigger smelter. And I'll set up a metal industry over here. See you after the time lapse. Okay, we have waited long enough. We paid probably 1.5 to 2 million for our mercenaries over the time. But the fortifications are gone and we can make the final assault. And we conquer the capital of our former best friend. Simply because he has some Argonosh, I will absolutely raze this city to the ground. I'll even take about 100 human slaves and the 30 Dondorians that are here. All this is less important than 16 Argonosh are quite nice. Occupy. We have burned this region to the ground. But we are not satisfied. We're killing everyone. And our mercenaries can go home. We are happy with what we achieved. And now we have conquered the whole south. Sorry for lying to you the last episode. Yeah, once the support is up, they will also be happy. And over here we can get all the coal we will ever need. Yes, I think that's it for this region. Population capacity will go up once the devastation has ticked down. We have completely demolished this region, but it will recover quite quickly. Over here, this region is growing nicely. This region is almost at 5,000. Then we can upgrade it again. Our first region is already level 2. I upgraded it before. And now we are waiting for 2,000 population. We can already grow it at the moment to 5,000. So this will also be a big region. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regions under our control, and we will grow each one of those to 5,000 population. So our little empire over here is not so little anymore. Population wise we can almost compete with the others. Our next biggest neighbor is Aegis and it has 32.5 thousand population, and Liari is the big one with 50.5 thousand population. But we'll get there, I promise you. We have 3 havens under our control. As I said before, Argonosh, very nice fighters, but I'm not doing this and trying to get them. It's just too much of a hassle. Getting quite a few bronze. I think all the different cultures and races together in here that's leading to some fights here and there. At the moment I'm building some shrines to get some religion fulfillment up for my people, and once all the coal we are getting from the taxes is rolling in, I will probably build even more smelters. At the moment we have 2 smelters, way too little. We will get so much coal and so much iron, we can smelt much more than we're currently doing. So I will try to get a bigger metal industry going. I will probably also build a third administration, and even a new paper maker. We currently have 3 paper makers. We will need more, because our empire needs more administration. This cotton farm over here needs to go. And I'm probably also done with this Baltic crawler breed over here. We need the space. So I'll use the new space we've just gained and increase our production capacity. But that's something for the time lapse. See you in a bit. A slaver has arrived. It's time to make some money. So I'm selling all my Argonaut slaves, 702,000. Don't have any cantors, and I think all the other slaves I will already keep. No, I can sell the Timelapse. They are quite useless other than being ranchers, but we don't have any ranches. And Amevias are only good for fishing, and they are quite expensive, so we can sell them as well. So we're almost up to 2 million. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to buy some machinery, 400 pieces. Quite expensive, as you can see. Those 400 pieces are 1.2 million. And I will also buy more iron. Metal, and I will give them 1.63 million. We need machinery for some upgrades. We're currently very low on metal because we're building a lot of metal buildings. Especially down here, where we're building the smithies. We also need to unlock the technologies I want, because I want to make plate armor. I'll give them some roads over here. We're starting the process of urbanizing this whole place. Roads everywhere. They will also need a bit more living space, but that's something I can give them down here, for example. Maybe even smaller houses, just so it looks better. Okay, the first smithy is finished. What we'll do here is we will produce tools. And in the smithy over here we will produce plate armor. And then over here I can place a third smithy producing falxes or stuff like that, some weapons. Down here we are also expanding quite a bit. We're building an administration. By accident I built it with wood walls. My people don't like wood walls, but those are humans anyway. Since the administration is taking quite a bit of paper and we are running low on paper, I'm building a new paper maker over here and I've given them some living space. Just so we expand a bit all over the place. Down here as well. Place over here is getting quite crowded. So I'm making new space for some living quarters. I could also upgrade the other living quarters. Okay, my mechanisms have arrived. I'll just quickly give them a bit more space. This one is full, so over here. And what I can do with the mechanisms, I can upgrade my laboratories one more time. Which I'm going to do with all 3 of my laboratories. Spent almost all my mechanisms on that. I could also upgrade the wells. Especially the wells that don't provide any service. 86 mechanisms left. Those are the ones we will need for maintenance, and so I don't need too many mechanisms. I will also immediately get a new level of maintenance. Just so my buildings are a bit more sturdier, and 1 level of spoilage. Food-wise, we're looking very good. We're producing 2000 food. We are consuming 1300 food. We are over 1000 citizens. The slave population has now overtaken my citizen population. But since our army is pretty big and we give the slaves a lot of services and they have access to all the stuff they want, they are quite happy actually, and we are not running into the chance of a slave revolt or anything. Overall they are a bit too strong in my opinion, but I think that's subject to change in the future. So we are up to 2100 population. We have 300 odd jobbers. That will change in a bit when all the metal industry is finished. Oh, it's finished. So now over here we are producing plate armor. Also don't employ as many. The smelter over here is finished. So once all the places down here are finished, I will look into maybe setting up a bit more agriculture, which is not very efficient because I could just do it over the world map, but I think it just looks pretty if having some farms. So I do it. Why not? But I think that's something for the time lapse. quite a few things have happened. We are producing a lot more coal. I've built some cotton farms down here and expanded our production capacity. We are now producing more, importing more stone than we can export. So we have the luxury problem of having too much stone, which we cannot sell. Also, our money is looking quite nice. I have 8,000 technology, and I think we have enough laboratories that a library which boosts the laboratories by a percentage is actually now worth getting. I'm just looking for it. It is under administration and the library. So what I'm going to build is in here. I'm building a library. I'll probably make this a bit quicker because I find the library to be quite finicky to build, and I'll talk you through it after. Okay, the library is finished. And if I go into the time-lapse, you can now see how my science is shooting up. Which is because I have 25 scribes in here, which are boosting my overall science output by 17%. Which is quite a lot, since I have around 36,000 allocated. It's not paying for itself yet, since unlocking the library took 8,000 science, and by boosting it to 17% we get just a bit under 8,000, but overall I think it will be worth it, especially since we can employ double the amount of scribes in here, and then we are looking quite differently. Only problem is I need more paper. The late game in this game is just about producing paper. So I'll take this building I have over here and I will produce more paper. No space over here, so I'll probably do it down here. Or maybe even here. Yes, let's build a second paper maker over here. Also, we can provide them with a bit more living space, which I will do by copying this building over here. Can do it even with the little torch. So now we're getting more living space over here. A new paper maker, the first one is fully employed. Wood shouldn't be a problem since we're getting 1,000 taxes every day. We're getting 4,000 stone every day taxes. I've built a second big export depot. need to enable stone. But even then, I don't think we will be able to export all the stone we get every day. Sooner or later it will store up over here and then my game will start lagging, but one easy fix is to just produce less stone. On the world map we're also looking great. This settlement is actually ready to be upgraded to level 5, which I'm going to do. People are quite unhappy over here, which we can fix by upgrading the stands. And now we have 14 build points left. So what do I want from this region? I want... this is my fish region. I could like even more fish. And maybe even a bit of fruit. Still 5 build points left. What can I do with 5 build points? I'll just build another physician. So my global population is a bit more on the healthy side. This region over here is at 2600, so we can upgrade it to level 3. Which means we will now try to push it to level 5. Won't be too easy. Need to build the other building and... yes, we can do it, just about. It's going up to 5020. Which means we will need more health buildings, which is the sewers over here, and we have 3 build points left. Which we could take a Baltic crawler breeder. I don't want more stone. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I upgraded the stone quarry to level 3, so I'll just leave it at that. Actually, we don't really need the buildings that give me stability. I think I'll just leave it at that right now. Let's just leave them in for now. We have enough, more than enough build points. Okay, this region over here is growing to 1100, so let's give them more population capacity. Oh, it's still devastated, that's why it's not growing. This region over here can also be upgraded and it's already going all the way to 5000 almost, so we can upgrade this one. That's almost a bit too much for me, so I can build the law office, which lowers it. Okay, lowers it by too much. Okay, 6 build points. We're getting ore over here. Ore is nice. But we can also... we could also build our second Builders Guild. But I think we're getting even more ore. Fish are not that bad over here. Now let's go ore all the way. We can export the ore, make money. You see where this cycle is going. 4 build points left. What are we going to do with those 4 points? We can take a fishery. And why not? Yeah, okay, that is not worth it. Okay, no fishery, we just take level 5. 1120 ore per day. More than we could ever need. All the other settlements are fully upgraded. This region has 4 stone deposits, but if there's one thing in this world I don't need, it's more stone. Rolly, let's see how much he wants for it. 1 million? Okay, we're buying it. Welcome to the fold. Let's kill everyone. We can tear it down. Grow it to 1600. And this region has stone, mostly stone, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to build a global building. For example, our builder. But that will take some time, so in the meantime we could get some fruit out of it. Okay. We actually, the takeaway from this episode is we have too much stuff, we can't even sell it all. So I think next time we'll look for new avenues of expansion. Our cities down here are growing slowly, but next time they will probably reach the palace level, level 4. And then we can upgrade our stuff even more, so... I mean, I don't know where to put it all right now. Once these regions grow, I won't even have enough space to produce it all. Also, I mean, I'm exporting a metric buttload of stone, and the prices are going down. Okay, the prices just jumped up a bit. But I'm selling so much stone, I'm just depressing the price. But since I'm selling so much stone, it doesn't really matter what the price is. Because even if it is one denarii per stone, I'm still getting a lot. So I think that's it for now. I'll keep this episode a bit shorter. Quite a bit of progress has been made. Our city is actually looking like a city right now with the little district down here. So I think the next goal will probably be to get some of those bigger services up, like a temple or even a grand arena. But we'll see about that in the next episode. Thank you for watching.